connections to this role? Oh, it's very personal, and yet I also it also felt unfamiliar. I was it's my first time doing a film in French. I think it's also a very universal film. I think hopefully you watch it, you don't think that way. You just think this is the way the world is. But when you're watching it, there's the character from France, from America, from Sudan. We're tied together, and you may see our different stories and our different ways we are within the same situation. But I think you also walk away seeing us in a sisterhood, and that we have more in common than not in many ways. And I think that's really beautiful. So that was new and that was surprising.
We've seen many movies about fashion. Like, what do you feel like this one would be unique for?
Well, because I think it's not really about fashion, and where it touches on fashion, I think it's not superficial and judgmental on fashion. I think it's really, as I was saying, that couture is stitches. So when you think of stitches and stitching lives, stitching clothing, stitching surgery, we understand that it's more about, there are many ways of thinking of the fabric, the stitches. So I think Alice was very smart to take a world that was actually unfamiliar to her, and then put within it these characters trying to find their way. So I think it's interesting when you have life and death, when you have beauty and pain, when you have these contrasts. You can put forward even more when she's on the phone with her mother in Sudan, and she's walking on a thing and trying to figure. You're really, without there being this kind of, it's not pretentious and it's not judgmental. It's just laying out some of these aspects of life that hopefully